Hey guys, what's going on? I'm that guy Dan96. I'm actually here at work, and I'm doing a little different video here. I'm in an Embraer 145, but this isn't a Sim 145. This is a real 145. This is actually November 935 Alpha Echo. We're getting ready to tow this aircraft over, and there's a little mishap. Something happened with the tow bar, but it's okay. We're getting someone out to fix it, and we'll be on our way. So I did everything I needed to do to get this plane ready to tow. Now I just have to call United Ramp, get the clearance, and we'll be on our way. So, enjoy. We're here. We just, like I said, finished everything up. So, we're going to look through the panel here, and we got the overhead. Everything else, I wanted to get this on a, like a tripod kind of thing. It doesn't work in this flight deck, unfortunately. I can't find anything to hook it onto to make it look good, so I'm just holding it. So, I'm sorry if this is a little bit shaky, but I've got my tow checklist here. We went through our stuff, so... first things first, we went up overhead and got our shed buses on, and we made sure we actually had power to the aircraft. Went ahead, put on the avionics master number 2. That allowed us to get power to avionics. I went ahead and checked our batteries down here, and we checked to make sure there was enough voltage in the battery to start the APU. Power goes on up here, and then we go over to the APU, turn it on, wait 3 seconds, flip the start, and then the APU would start. We'd come up on this screen right down here. I'll take you guys through in just a second to show you the screen and exactly what it all looks like. The APU came on, we got our nav lights on, everything else is pretty much ready to go. The only thing we have to do now is tow. Like I said, we did have a little bit of a tow issue. When it gets cold outside, there is something called a shear pin in our tow bars, and unfortunately, if you just tweak it the right way, it'll snap the shear pin because it is 15 degrees outside with a wind chill of about 2, hence why I'm all bundled up. So unfortunately, we had a little issue with the tow bar. So maintenance is coming out here in just a second to check the make sure everything's okay. Actually, they're hooking up the new tow bar now. That's what all that movement is, and we'll be on our way. So I'm going to take you guys through the flight deck here, and hopefully we'll tow pretty soon. We're at 935 Alpha Echo. We've got our communication panel here on the left, our primary flight display. That gives us our attitude information, airspeed, altitude, all that kind of stuff. Down here we got our MFD, I guess you could pretty much call it. So, right, yeah, it's actually called the MFD. So we have the map here. We can go ahead and display airports and all that kind of stuff, any sort of flight information around our aircraft along with our route. We've got our displays down here, so I don't exactly know the correct terminology for this aircraft, but we've got all sorts of different functions. We can go to systems and flip through and go to takeoff. That would give us our engine mode, reference temperature, and if we're going to use our anti-ice. The door, we just have the cargo door. It's actually not open. The vent clip is open essentially to allow us, when the plane sits overnight, it gets very cold here in Cleveland, obviously. So we need to keep heat to the plane, and we don't want the plane to pressurize, so we keep the main, we keep the cargo door vented so the plane doesn't pressurize. We've got our cabin temperature and the cockpit temperature. You can see it's a little chilly. Oxygen pressure and bleed temps. Fuel 1428, total 2680, and we've used 40 pounds of fuel running the APU, and fuel is -7 Celsius. Hydraulic system 1, system 2, we don't have any hydraulic pumps on. We're not going to need them for towing. And our brake temperature if we need to check it. And then our electrics page. We have Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4. We have our battery 1 and battery 2. And like I said, we're running off of APU right now, so the batteries are not being used right now, and we're not losing. I can check the voltages. When I came in here, it was 25.1. Now it's 28.4, so we're not losing any power on our batteries. We're not using the battery right now. Essentially, it's being charged. Come over here. We've got. Oops, sorry about that. We've got our communication radios and nav radios here, TCAS and ADF and all that kind of stuff here. So we can listen to. Let me unplug. Let me put this on the speaker, and we'll listen to Cleveland natives.
ILF-2 forward right approach in use. Landing runway 2 forward right. Bird activity in the vicinity of the airport, caution advised. All runways 10% compacted snow. All taxiways licensed 1/8" dry snow over compacted snow, braking action good to medium on taxiways. All aprons 1/4" dry snow over compacted snow. Braking action medium to poor on aprons. +++ for CPDLC logon. Use KUFBIGH+++. Brief echo runway hold short instructions. ASFC in use. All aircraft operate transponders with altitude reporting mode and ADSB, if equipped, on all airport surfaces. Advise on initial contact. You have information call. Cleveland Hopkins Airport arrival information call 1351 Zulu. Wind 190 at 6. Visibility 10. Ceiling 4,500 overcast. Temperature -9er. Dew point -13. Altimeter 2998. ILS 24 right approach in use. Landing runway 24 right. Bird activity in the vicinity of the airport, caution advised.
So that's pretty much everything we got there. We're going to go ahead and switch over. This is United Ramp. We're over here on Concourse C, and everything is controlled by that guy right over there. That's United Ramp, and he controls everything because we have pretty much all of United there. This is American's Ron Gates. We got Charlie 10, Charlie 8, and then JetBlue uses Charlie 6, and JetBlue Ron's on Charlie 4. So now that we're done there, we can move on over to the ICAS. So we've got our N1 here, our ITT, N2s, fuel flow, pounds per hour, and fuel quantity. Let me see. Nope, that's not maintenance. So we have our oil pressure, oil temperature, and we have our fan vibrations. Obviously, everything's down because nothing's on right now. Our cabin altitude's 800 feet, which is airport elevation. Cabin, the pressure inside the cabin. Ignore that. Let me see here. I got to turn that down.
337 X-rays coming down. Juliet 1 for Charlie 18.
AC 337 X-ray, taxi to Charlie 18.
Charlie 18, AC 337 X-rays.
Sorry about getting interrupted there. So right here we got a cabin altitude, 800 feet, which is airport elevation. The cabin pressure is right now how many pounds per square inch? The difference, I'm assuming that is, I think. Not 100% positive on that. But I'm pretty sure it's the difference between the cabin and the outside air. Cabin rate right now, we're not climbing or descending, which is good. The APU is running at 100%, and the EGT for the APU is at 287, 282, 283. It's rolling around. This is trim, so yaw trim is centered, roll trim is centered. Pitch trim is down to 4. That's exactly what they use when they park the aircraft. It sits at 4. And then pretty much everything else is the same on the FO side. He's got his radios, COM2, NAV2, and all that kind of stuff there. So right now we're just waiting for maintenance.
4281, give ops a call when you have a chance. Roger, thanks.
AC wants, United Ramp wants Mr. AC to call ops. And let's see here. What do we got going on here? We got a 145 over there. Chilling. We've got United over there just relaxing.
Ramp Command 277, maintenance, get a gate for us. This 277, 25 is the gate, it's open. Alright, we'll be up in about 5 minutes or so. Roger.
It was actually starting to get kind of chilly up here, so let's go ahead and we're going to get air going here. So we're going to turn the APU bleed to open, and we're going to go ahead and open the packs. So we've got that right now. Let's see what kind of air is coming out of here. It's not bad. Got to heat it up a little bit. So to do that, we're just going to go up here to Cockpit, blast it on warm, and passenger cabin, we'll just straight up blast those on warm. Hopefully I can get this to kind of stay like this so you guys can actually kind of see and also see outside, even though it is super, super, super bright. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. You know, it may work, it may not. If it doesn't work, then I will have something where you can kind of, I'll try to set it up so you can see outside, but not inside the flight deck. You know, I can get you guys outside. I don't know if I can get it to where you can see both the flight deck and outside. So I'm going to work on that. Radio's interrupting me. So I'll see if I can do that, and we'll be back in just a few seconds.
Okay over there with that plane?
United Ramp, good morning, 935 Alpha Echo at Delta 2 requesting tow to Charlie 8.
935 Alpha Echo, you reposition Charlie 8 approved.
Approved to Charlie 8, 935 Alpha Echo.
I'm not sure yet. It looks like the vehicle is still a problem.
Alright, Michael. We're clear to tow. Brakes released. Red. Brakes set. No problem, thanks. Brake is like brake lights on. Bleeds and packs. Bleed is off. Fuel pumps, we're going to leave one pump running, so that'll be number 1. And then parking brake is set, parking brake light is on, all that stuff is good. And leaving adder, I'm going to leave it all on. Alright, alright guys, so we're done here. This flight is going to be late because of maintenance, so the crew's coming on right now, so I got to go and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hey, look at that, you're still here. I do really appreciate all of you for staying and watching the entire video. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you are still looking for something to do, my 2 most recent videos are right here on the screen. You don't even have to go anywhere. All you gotta do is click them, and you can watch them. How great is that? And if you're not subscribed, the subscribe button is there. Click that. You'll like what you see.